Hey, what is up YouTube? It is Matty, and I thought I would do a quick video just to go through sort of a mid update announcement sneak peeks, going over all the news that's come out today. I'll tell you why, because today the news hit about the freeze at TH9. And it's just a bit of a combination for me of all the things, and I just wanted to air my views on it. And yeah, I'll take it sneak peek at a time. I'm not going to go into detail about all the the ins and outs of the new shields and the village guard and all that, but I'll just do my general opinion on it. I've just absolutely found a massive raid, by the way, a beast raid. So I'll go as the background sort of noise to this video. I'll just show some farming raids. Okay, I don't need to show war raids. I'll just let my farming ones go, and we can see what I'm doing there. But I'm not really going to be looking at the screen. I'm going to be looking at these sneak peeks on the forum. So if you don't know, obviously Supercell forums, if you go into Clash of Clans, then General, and then the Let There Be sneak peeks. You can have a look yourself. I'll put a link to it in the description as well. But the first one they released was about these. Obviously they released the TH11 news and the new Eagle defense at ClashCon. That was pretty big. I think quite a few people saw it coming, myself included. It wasn't like too much of a surprise. I knew they were going to do it eventually, and I think I did predict it would be about this time last year. I thought it was going to be in the at some point, and yeah, roughly about now was my guess. How do I feel about it? I don't know, because I love TH9. I love the gameplay. I love war. I know TH10's broken, and it really, if you really want to excel at TH10, pretty much you have to mod. It's too harsh on fair play, although, but you'll see the fair play wars, and normally if you can get one TH10 triple, that might be the winning one. If you can get two, yeah, great. It's a very difficult game, and it's more for I'm more seen, I suppose, in the different community than I sit in. So TH9 seems to be is the most balanced town hall level of them all, and that's where I choose to sit, and a lot of my clan choose to sit as well, and that's where I surround myself in the competitive war scene. Anyway, moving on. So the first sneak peek they released was about the shields, the change in the attack and defending, the fact that you can no longer be sniped. There's no sniping, because in fact the town hall, you need a percentage to give that person a shield. So if you're and the town hall holds loot. So if you leave your town hall outside, the people that are sniping you will still get stars. Sorry, not stars. They'll still get the star. They'll still get the win and take cups off of you, but you won't get a shield, so you'll just be endlessly sniped and loot stolen from you. So it's just a bad idea now. So sniping's abolished, and they did release some stats like 80% of people, 80% of all raids done were snipes, which is insane. I get it, especially if there's people botting and stuff. I've seen some sort of screenshots and stuff of people like on Reddit forums and stuff with like people with like 6,000-7,000 attacks. I mean, it's insane. And so I think the system was abused, and I know Supercell wouldn't have this raid was awful, by the way. I know Supercell wouldn't have wanted it to be that way, so they're changing the whole shield system. The biggest thing I found was interesting was the fact that you can actually search and not break a shield. That's quite revolutionary, because it sort of encourages people to just be always looking and looking and looking, and I think you'll find that'll encourage people to find more big loot raids, maybe. I don't know, or maybe because everyone's looking a lot more, you'll find less loot raids. I think only time will tell on that, so I'll be quite interested to see how that pans out. I think the whole system's going to be very interesting. Obviously, I know that this update was very orientated around trophy pushers and that sort of thing, because they're making it better on the cup offers. I think that'll entice people to go higher, so a lot, maybe at the 5,000 cup range, the legends, and high titans might be less cloudy. But I don't sit up that high, and I don't know what it's like. I know that people can spend hours searching for a single raid for one cup, and it's just depressing. It's just such a bad lifestyle to be involved in, but they've committed, and they I know what it's like, because I've pushed at a TH9. Your whole life revolves around it. So this personal break timer and stuff, I think it's just going to be a lot friendlier for pushers. So I'm much I'm happy that it's there for him, because I do feel I've been there myself, and I think it was something that needed to be done. Moving through, so that got us to about sneak peek 3, so I'm not going to go into detail about it. I think it'll be interesting. I think we've got to see it to see how it really looks and feels, and I think only time will tell, so I'm not going to hold too much judgment yet. I just want to play it. I know it's going to be a completely different game, because a lot of my I do a lot of town hall sniping, but then again I usually carry a full Loonian army, so I can do my full raids as well, so that won't really change for me. Fighting town hall 11s might be a little bit tricky though. I'm not used to that. I don't think anyone will be, but I wonder if that unit can target air. I don't know. Anyway, trap rearm costs, expo reloading, and time until you can be attacked after going offline increase from 1 minute to 5 minutes. That's all just helping, you know, the fact that they want you to raid more and be more involved and active. That's not a bad thing. I'm quite happy with that. So sneak peek 4 was where it started to kick off. War preparation day reduced to 23 hours. I don't know why they've done that. I've basically only just noticed that. But longer attack time, 30 seconds. I think that's making war easier, a lot easier. I think I've got used to 3 minutes a minute, and I see so many 98 and 99%. And I tell you now, I love it. I love seeing a 99% because it's just dramatic. There's clutch raids. You've probably seen a couple of my live attacks. If you haven't, go check out my last 2 live raids I did against one hive. One was Jake himself. You know, I got the time and the drama that created. My God. So I'm going to miss that. But then, looking at it from a war perspective, I think that's going to allow us to do some more interesting creative strategies. With the more time, it's going to be a lot of queen walks. I heard there's going to be a nerf on the healers or something. So I want to know how the truth behind that. It's not been officially announced yet, so I'm not going to... we'll only know when it drops. But if that's the case, that's going to hurt, because it's sort of like on one hand giveth and the other taketh away. So queen walk's obviously a huge part of war at the moment. But we'll see how that pans out as well. Clan Castle, you can donate a dark spell. Now, so that means at Town Hall 9 you can do from 9 spells to 10. And it doesn't sound like much, but let's just say you do 2 zaps and a quake on an air defense, which will kill it. That takes 5 space. You can do that twice, meaning without any troops dropped on the battlefield, you can destroy 2 air defenses. If all then you then need to do is take down this Clan Castle and the Queen, then you can just straight up Larloon it. So I'm not going to lie, I'm massively concerned about that, because if there's no change, like a new defense or a new something at Town Hall 9 now, it's going to become too easy instantly, and everyone's going to be Larlooning, and it's going to be like Town Hall 8 is, and that's just, you can face roll it as long as you know what you're doing. So that does concern me, but then again we're mid update, so we're never going to know, and that's why I'm not I'm sort of just remaining a little bit optimistic and hoping that it's going to be okay, because Town Hall 9 was balanced. It was great. Everyone loved it. And a lot of people are still there, but it might force people to move up, but who knows. I'm going to carry on. So it'll be interesting to see what that extra spell brings, but I think we're going to see a lot more Zap Quakes. Safety red zone around next, but that's, it just doesn't mean anything really to me. Sneak peek 6, this is where it started to kick off. Because we got the Wizard Tower level 9, something coming at Town Hall 11. You got the new golden elixir storage levels to 12 as well, and you get a notification when it's coming off when you've been online when you've been in the clouds looking at for over a minute. That's again something for pushers, and just we knew there was going to be new defences at Town Hall 11. It's just obvious. Which then leads me into the sneak peek of today, which is extra defences at Town Hall 11. So you get the cannon, arch tower, Wizard Tower and Expo. And I was having a chat with Ryan, my brother, yesterday, and I predicted it was going to be an Expo. I knew it wouldn't be an extra Inferno, because that's just overpowered, but I thought it might be an extra Expo. I didn't expect a Wizard Tower, I will say. I did expect an Archer and Cannon though. And then the big one, freeze available at Town Hall 9. Now my first question is why, because you can only do it at level 1. Freeze level 1, isn't that good? It doesn't do much at all. It will help break a single target Inferno, if it locks onto a Golem or a King or a Queen or something. It will do that, which leads me to think, is it something for pushers? trophy pushers? Is it to help them take down Talon 10s? Then again, Talon 9s on 10s is something that exists in more at the moment. On a lot of the anti-3 bases, we just 2-star them with Talon 9s, so it is out there, but maybe it's to make it that little bit easier for standard anti-2-star bases you see in the trophy pushing realm, for Talon 9s to do. But again, I still don't see it as, it's only 4 seconds, I think. That's not that great. In war, as again, what are you gonna? I mean, what would you use a freeze spell for, really? Freezing an expo? Not really. Unless you start to get really creative, where you're using it to like freeze a queen at a key point that doesn't engage her, or you start really getting creative with it. But then again, I just don't think it's warrants the 2 space that it's going to have. So I don't know how I feel about freeze yet. I'm sort of waiting, because what I suspect, and I'm going to say it, I think that they're going to drop an Inferno on Town 9. A level just 1, and I think it's going to be level 1 only. I reckon an Inferno at Town 9's coming, which would help balance it, I suppose, with the extra spell that they're going to put on, and the extra time and all that. How do I feel? I think Infernos are overpowered anyway. The fact that they don't allow troops to heal when they're getting Infernoed, which stops Queen Walks and stuff instantly. But I don't know. I suspect that something like that's happening. I'm interested to see over the next couple of days. I felt like I needed to vent, like I needed to talk about this, because I just don't want Town 9 to be ruined. And if it is, then I know a lot of people, including myself, that will just get off of it quick, and hopefully Channel 10's then better. But what you've got to think as well is the fact that you're getting free spell at Town. Now this is the other thing, which is a prediction, because you're getting free spell and the free spell at Town Hall 9. That means, firstly, does that mean you're going to get jump spell at Town Hall 8? And if you are, that doesn't really mean anything anyway, because Town Hall 8's overpowered. Town Hall 8's easy to 3-star any Town Hall 8 anyway, so it'll help, but it was never an issue to begin with. It was actually you had to be quite creative to break into the base previously with wall breakers. But it does mean, I think, that when you upgrade to Town Hall 10 or Town Hall 11, that there's potentially an extra spell going to come. Now, that's me guessing, again, which is kind of why I wanted to do this video. It's just a couple of predictions. I have no communication with Supercell or Clash of Clans whatsoever, so I have no insider knowledge. So yeah, maybe Inferno at Town Hall 9, I don't know. Maybe new spell for Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 11. Maybe extra spell space for Town Hall 11. I think it'll all be revealed soon. What I will say is, like me, we're all on tender hooks. Is Town Hall 9 ruined? I don't know. Is it going to be too easy and overpowered? And I don't know. You don't want it to be, because you have to. Town Hall 9 takes so long to upgrade to max with your lava walls and level 30 heroes. So you want it to be competitive and enticing, like it's been for me. I've been sat on Town Hall 9 for a year and a half now. But that's because Town Hall 10's unbalanced, so I don't really want to go there. But maybe the balancing issues will be sorted. Again, it's all unknown. So let me know your thoughts, guys. I'm always interested to hear them. I wanted to let you know my thoughts in... I forgot to be showing... I haven't shown the raid. What have I've just been sort of carried away talking. Sorry. I'll show the beast raid while that's going on. But yeah, obviously you're going to get the Eagle defense now. Are people going to immediately go to Town Hall 11? Some. Probably, well, definitely the trophy pushers will, because they'll want to have max defense ASAP to make it more difficult so they can win more. So you'll see a whole load of trophy pushers instantly go up to Town Hall 11 and gem everything to max. The war community, you will see some people go, but to what extent, I don't know. Will Town Hall 9s go to Town Hall 10? Again, it'll be interesting to see. Let's talk about this raid anyway. That's enough about that. Found this potentially the biggest loot raid I've ever seen. Look at all the air defenses as well. So what I was doing, and I'll speed it up. I was just clearing out the external defenses, and then I thought I can go and get all those ADs actually with my heroes. So I sent my king and my queen in a second to go and get the enemy queen and all those air defenses, because once they're down, the base is crippled. So you'll see there giant wall breakers, king, queen, Rage spell to help them out as well. I was hoping they were going to kill the queen, then go in and get the air defences, and because there's no major defence up there, they should be okay to just push through and get the job done, and they did. Then I just sort of started spamming my loons in, and you know, I'm not here to say this was a difficult raid or anything, because it really wasn't. But the massive loot on the elixir side at least anyway, so I was really happy with that. So go check out the sneak peeks if you haven't already. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you on the next video, guys. Peace out.